Hello, how are you? Welcome to craft time. We're here. I'm actually pretty much on time. Oh my god, what is wrong? And which camera am I hooked up to, by the way? Is it this one? Oh, no, it's that one. Okay, so I'm like, what's going on here? I'm like, everything's weird. It's all good. Anyways, so we're jumping in. Let me do the housekeeping, tag our friends. Oh, Elaine's already here. Hey, Elaine. Hope you're doing well. Let me tag the rest of the peoples. In a moment. Alright, we're good to go now. Okay. I think. Let me find a place to put my phone now. So, we got an interesting card for tonight. Again, I'm still watching Creativity Now. It's like a 4-hour long video. It's got a whole whack of projects. There's the 4 that is in the PDFs. And then there's the rest, which is... I'm really zoomed out this time, actually. I just realized that now. Let me see if I can fix that. I don't like it. Let me see. Yeah, I'm really zoomed out. I'm just going to muck with it for a moment. Okay. That I'm a little happier with. I don't know why I'm so zoomed out. Okay. Anyways. So yeah, so Creativity Now. It featured a card that used no DSP, as far as I know, because I didn't get through the whole video. But it had an ombre effect. So what I did was I took green ink, garden green, and then Elaine, and then took a stamp and just over and over and over to kind of create that effect. And the stamp I used is from Planted Paradise. I used the dark side of that plant to get that effect. And then I stamped out a whole bunch of leaves here. And then I have a die cut circle. And I saw this, so I'm like, I'm going to use this anyway. So it's a simple card, but it took a little bit of prep ahead of time. Hold on, I got these leaves in certain colors. Let me kind of... And I've already fussy cutted these out, which takes a bit. So I've got 3 colors here. And here we go. So, I got my card base, 5.5 by 4.25. I'm going to stick this on with dimensionals. I should be centered. Hold on. Because this wide angle camera is pretty wide. So there we go. So I remember if I'm out to the side, it's like super fishbowl-like look to it. So otherwise, it's a hot day. Doodles are doing good. We're keeping them cool. And they get their zoomy moments, so it's been pretty wonky here. And yes, I do realize this white does not match that white, and I really don't care. I'm cool with that. I like it that doesn't match. Because I'm big on using scraps. And yeah, so in the Creativity Now, we're at one of the segments where it shows one of the artisan members showing off projects that they've made inspired for the new products coming up later in the year. So that was pretty nice. So that's what this is about. So I've got this die cut circle. I'm going to put more or less there. And then once I get through Creativity Now, I have a super lengthy to-do list. So I'm trying to get through, and I love the projects that they're showing. They're anywhere from beginner to advanced. They got some good projects happening. Everybody's coming downstairs suddenly, so that's gonna go on there. But in the meantime, I'm gonna figure out all these leaves because I don't know where they're all going yet. So that's where I'm going to play for a few minutes on where are all these leaves going. Then I can glue them all down. Oh, and there's a doodle under me. It's kind of a weird looking card, but I like it. Yeah, I guess more or less. Okay, I'm not big on those ones. Let me try to work this a little better. I'm thinking maybe just leave it at the 2. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Different, but good. Alright, so now I'm going to start gluing all this stuff down. I'll come back to that one in a moment. I'm going to swap up some of the colors. Ow, buddy, just whacked my foot. Thanks, buddy. And I did use scraps of paper to put this more or less together. And that's a-okay. And this card is not part of the PDFs. It was just one of the other additional features that they're showing off in the presentations. And I'll show you another one I made today. That was, again, also part of the additional content that they're showing. So they're Thinking of You. The Thinking of You is from one of the recent paper pumpkin kits. I think it's Inked Expressions, I believe. And there we go. Different, but cool. I want to change it a little. Oh, I kind of put that together. There we go. Hope you like it. It's different. I kind of like it a lot. I'm not sure if I'll feature as a class or not, because there's a lot of inking involved, so. But still pleasant. Now, we gotta add some bling, though. Bling, bling, bling. Then this card is done. So let's see what we have. Now, going for a lot of green here tonight. I'm really liking these colors. I got one dark green I can use here. Need some scissors again. Or I could technically use all 3 of those. I'm going to use all 3 of those light greens. Because they're really pleasant. Hi, buddy. Are we playing footsies under the table, buddy? Apparently we are. Let me get my pokey stick. There we go. Just gonna put that one didn't get cut right. Ah. I assumed it was good to go and it wasn't. First I'll put 2 there. And then I'm gonna put 1 up there. And I like that. I really like that card. And then the inks I use, Garden Green, Just Jade, and Pretty Peacock to do the leaves. And this is Garden Green, that's Garden Green. And it's really, really cool. And this leaves, it's actually double-sided stamps. One side is the pattern, the other side's the solid. But I stamped off before I did that. That way, that's second generational stamping, because here it is in full color. That way you could see the lines pretty good. I would have done maybe a little better with the leaves, but it's still really pleasant. So the other card I made today. Hey Evelyn, thanks for joining us. This one featuring the two market paper. And this is another one that they showed just as a neat and simple way of die cut a shape and put the negative through on the inside of the card. I think it's a really pretty simple card, and these are from the Paper Pumpkin add-on dies, the Hugs of Bloom. So this card I love. I really, really do. So it's really, really nice. And then to show what I was working on last night, I'm not sure if you guys saw it or well. This is the second project from the PDF instructions. I just modified it to my interest. And it's a fun fold. And yes, I kind of mucked it up a little, but and I rounded the edges a little bit in that. And I didn't do the super ribbon and super fancy stuff, and this turned out quite nice too. So there, that way we can see a little more of what I'm getting out of creativity now. Now, the rest of the ones, where I have a tour of all my projects. So I'm getting a lot of great ideas. This one I really like. This is based on a scrapbook layout. This is based on a scrapbook layout. This is based on a scrapbook layout. And this was project number 1 from Creativity Now. So I'm like a couple hours into the video, I'm halfway through the video. And I've got some great projects, layouts that are really, really cool looking here. So far, oh, we love which purple one? This purple one, Evelyn? The fun fold one, the Thanks Darling? Anyway, so we've got some great projects from Creativity Now, and that's where I'm really busting my butt trying to work on them, because A, I paid for the event and might as well take the time, watch the videos, create my own variations of what they're showing, because some of these might make great class projects or puzzle packets. Yes, the Darling one, this was really nice. Like, there's so much here I could use. I kind of like this one too, so there we go. And there's much more to go on Creativity Now. So if you're interested in next year's Creativity Now, because it's only once a year, you gotta be a demo. Or you can just watch me and see what I come up with. Most of the time I do create some of the concepts, but this time I'm really diving in. My to-do list is massive, but I think there's some great inspiration here that I can work with. So this one is Mediterranean Balloons paper paired with the Sunshine Vibe stamp, and then the Simply Sparkling Lemons. Again, similarness to what we're seeing. I like to use this die over and over lately. It's really pretty. And I can describe all the cards, but not today. Alright, there we go. Thanks for watching. So I'll be back again, most likely tomorrow, with another project. Hope you join us. Hope you love what we have here. And then Creativity Now. Sarah Douglas, our Stampin' Up! CEO, I just put stuff away here, had offered a challenge that demos should be sending out 3 cards a week. And actually, it's a great idea, just for the sake of being nice. And I'm actually struggling coming up with 3 people a week. So this current week, which is ending tonight, I need 1 more name. So I gotta figure all this stuff on, start doing some of these little mini challenges. So it's a great way. It's nice to send something positive to someone. Alright, with that, I'm officially going. Bye, everyone.